Hello, this is Coffee Hound Retro Sharka, and welcome to a Amiga themed Quick Bites, because this is Amiga, and this is a Psygnosis game. This is awesome, and it is all indeed awesome in some ways, and not so awesome in others. But yes, this is a game I remember seeing the posters for, the advertisements for back in the day. It's got that awesome Roger Dean artwork, as many of Psygnosis' earlier titles did. This is from 1990, so it's pretty damn early. Reflections, who was still around today, and yeah, this is a game I'd passed me by until very recently when I popped it on to some Amiga library delving. Look at that, it's a cool ship. Yes, so right into the action. At first glance, when I put this on, I thought, oh well, this is a bit of it's kind of like Asteroid. If you're aware of the PD game Transplant, that's very similar to this as well. But I thought, well, this is a cool rotating shooter. You don't see many of those. Its graphics are lovely for 1990. Got some cool music, some really good music. Unfortunately, you can't have just music if you use options at the start. It's baked. You can say either have music and sound effects, which is not always that common, but you can turn them off, and that turns off everything. You just silence, which is a shame because the music is so awesome. It's a shame it's overlaid by this rap. But yeah, you clear a certain number of enemies, and then away you go through space. You're actually a trader. As we can see, we're carrying a main cargo of medical supplies. You can make adjustments to your shield and laser, but adjust the balance. We're on our first voyage, initial voyage. That's such an awesome little scene this is. And you've had, so far, it's all. I thought, well, this is yes, we can get in the middle of this. So I guess the game is that you jump from level to level and clear like little arenas. So I thought, well, that's not too bad. I quite dig this idea. So I was playing along and destroying asteroids and stuff like that. And I thought, and then you'll see. Right, I thought, well, another sector, here we go. I thought, oh, well, we're detaching. What we were, okay, so maybe go a small little shit, and then and then it turns into something like akin to Space Harrier. I thought, how many game genres is this game going to throw at us? And it's kind of like Stardust, mostly more like Space Harrier than Stardust. But this is some 1990. Like, this is like throwing a lot of different things at us, and plenty of awesome music. Again, sadly overlaid by the sound effects, which get a bit repetitive. But I was quite stunned at this point. And then another genre. As soon as you before that you descend to a planet, and then it's like a top-down shooter. This is where the game gets a bit hateful, though, unfortunately. So that you got like a ticking timer there. Every time you get hit or collide, you lose time. And yes, there's you need to move off that landing pad. But look, it's another genre of game. What am I just going to throw at us? This is where it gets really hateful, because every time you take a hit, you lose time. And if you don't land with enough time to begin with, you'll never do this. It took me so many attempts, and you'll get used to seeing this cool, okay, it's admittedly cool thing, ending screen, death screen, but yeah, it's really, you need to like memorize where to go on that top down ship section. But if you persevere and then you do that and you go to the bunker, you find that it's a trading game. It's not just a plain shooter. It's basically a Elite Light. This game is awesome. Is the right way for it? The right word for it, because it's trying so much. I wonder. It doesn't do. The only trouble is that it doesn't do. It's more of the what's the phrase? Jack of all trades, master of none. Because it doesn't do anything spectacular. It does it either competently or very well. It's not quite style over substance. There is substance here. I love their ambition and imagination, and you can pick up cargo and take contracts, and there's a little like system of different planets, and you book hotels, and it would make adjustments of travel time, and yeah, there's so much going on in this game. It makes me want to sink more time to it and figure it all out, because I was just stunned. Now it's not just a plain shooter, which would have been enough. But yeah, yes, there's a tricked out ship here. But yeah, I got speechless. But yeah, I can't really praise them enough for their ambition, and I would recommend you give Awesome a go. This Amiga